We are here with StoryTime AI and his founder, Brian Carlson.
Hi there.
Brian.
How you doing? Happy to be here at EdTech Week.
Yeah, so we're here at the StoryTime AI booth. Tell us about what StoryTime AI is.
So we do personalized on-demand books that are read-along for kids. We've just pivoted into the schools right now. We have about 15 pilots. We started as a B2C app. Teachers started using the app. We had about 130,000 downloads on the app stores. And we took everything we learned from that and we moved it into a classroom product that's being used right now to build science of reading books that are aligned to literacy frameworks like UFly or Gillingham, as well as state standards.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So tell us about what that transition looks like when you're building from a B2C to popular app. Hundreds of thousands of stories made, right?
Oh yeah, millions.
Millions of stories made to a B2C enterprise product. Must be a big change. You're doing all these pilots right now.
It is, and it's exciting because I feel like we're getting to the core of solving a bigger problem right now, which is literacy and the literacy crisis. And it's not just a crisis in the U.S., it's a crisis globally. Right now, it's 70% of kids globally in impoverished, say low and middle income areas cannot read. That's hundreds of millions of kids cannot read basic text.
Yep.
And in the U.S., everyone knows that 69% are below proficient, according to the National Report Card, at grade 4 right now. So it's a huge problem, and we're in 194 languages. So right now, what's exciting for us is we just signed a partnership with a group in Nepal.
Wow.
And they just started implementing about 300 kids in Kathmandu.
How cool.
We've got a couple other international ones that are starting in other languages rather than just English.
Amazing.
So it's really exciting for us right now.
That's really exciting. And, StoryTime, some of your DNA is about engagement, really creating stories that kids are excited to read, that they're both creating and then consuming and getting, delighted by. How does that translate into the school experience?
So it's probably the most important thing, right? So our mentor, John Gambot of 10 Milken, this summer gave us 3 criteria. Make something that's super engaging, make something that's pedagogically aligned to the way teachers teach, and make it easy to use. So we actually pretty much had engaging, and we've been able to make it even more engaging by making books that are tailored to not just the kids' interests in school, but also their current level. Right? So, and then have differentiated stories. You can have the same book in a classroom, but have it be about 2 different things, but the same literacy lesson. So you can completely differentiate and make it personal to the kids. Then pedagogical alignment was the other thing that we've really been hammering. But the engagement aspect is really the fun part.
Yeah.
That's where the magic really is right now.
It is. And one of the big advantages of going to schools, I think you said this sort of, is that, with a B2C app, you have to have parents who understand that they need to go download apps and that they want to invest both financially and in terms of time with their kids. But when you go into schools, you get a wide swath of different kids, much more diverse, much more high needs.
Yep.
What does that look like for you?
So you're right on the mark with that, because it's in an individual classroom. You might have multiple languages.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard teachers say they have 10 languages in a single classroom. That's the most I've heard, of 40 for a school.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then I've heard, you have sometimes 5 grade differences between the literacy level. So, to have a 1st grade reading level in a 3rd grade class and a 6th grade, how do you teach to that? Right. So I think that's kind of at the heart of really what's exciting about what we can do right now with AI. And also we can do it at about 95% less than standard decodable books, right? So the cost of a decodable book might be $6 to $12 per kid per book. We could do that at least 95% less, if not more, and have it be more engaging. So it's pretty exciting.
More engaging, more cost effective, 190 something languages.
194.
Didn't even know there were that many languages. It's a really exciting time.
And growing. We're going to have more than just those. We're looking at some, one of the things we're excited about is we started looking at, Navajo, for example. We don't have that right now, but, indigenous languges, how do you preserve them, right? We have Irish right now.
Yeah.
And they're trying to preserve Irish.
Exactly.
And it's something we're very proud of, is that we can maybe be a part of, a solution that can help in that language preservation.
And I know you have a really cutting edge AI images that go with these books, but you've also been thinking about, I think, video and music, or is that right?
Yeah, we have music live right now in both the consumer and the educator platform. So it's songs and music videos, and you can use those for teaching literacy. You could say, make a song about A words. 30 seconds later, you have a music video about A words. And that could be aligned to lesson 13 you fly, de-sounding words, and then you can weave that in as a part of the curriculum. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it's very, very exciting right now for
It
us.
is. And many generations of people have learned languages through television and video and music. So it's really exciting to be able to do it in a really tailored way.
Yeah.
Let's just look at the foods here. Brian, thanks so much for being here with us on the EdTech Week floor. What is you most excited about for this event?
So we're giving away free pilots right now. So what I'm most excited about is seeing people stop by here, sign up for pilots. We have giveaways.
Yeah.
So if you sign up for a pilot, we've got some shirts, we've got all sorts of goodies that we can get you. But I'm excited about getting co-design good partners.
Yes.
We're giving that free usage. We're getting really good feedback from our current pilots right now. And we're using that. My co-founder, Scott Quinlan, our CPO, is a mad genius. And he's coding right now as we speak, adding things daily based on the feedback we're getting from our co-design partners. So with AI, it's an exciting time to be developing things because we're iterating really fast. So if you're interested and you want to stop by or you're not here at the conference, DM me, Brian Carlson on LinkedIn, StoryTime AI. I'd love to set up a free pilot for you.
Yeah. That's a great point that the co-design process can be accelerated with vibe coding and AI coding. The ability to just try something very quickly has never been possible before.
It's very true. It's an exciting time right now.
It is. Thanks for being here with us at EdTech Insiders.
Thanks for having me.